Right, everyone, welcome to the latest Spiroverse Special. I'm just going to tell you some of the contents that will be coming up tonight, just so you are aware of what's going to happen and what's going to be happening, hopefully, for the rest of the year. So tonight's premiere has quite a lot of new content. We have got a brand new 50-minute documentary. We've got a 10-minute book reading by, well, I'll be reading it. The story is by Prepforit. We've got a new Cream Cut Cuisine advert, Shit Adventures, Christmas episode trailer, and many other things. There's at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 new bits of content, including all the other stuff. But the main thing tonight will be the new documentary, and at the end I'll probably repeat episode 6 because it hasn't been shown many times. I think it's only ever been on once. So I'd like to watch episode 6 again. Give us a recap for next month when series 2 will be out and brand new episode 1 for that, which will be continuing on from the cliffhanger of series 1 episode 6. So you're watching this tonight. The next premiere will be late November, early December. That'll be a full-on premiere like what you're watching tonight. And then on Christmas Day will be a shorter premiere, but that will consist mainly of the Christmas episode, which I've been filming for over a year. Oh, and also saying that, I'd still like people to join in that Christmas episode because it isn't finished yet, okay? But we'll talk about that in another video. So yeah, there's plenty of Spiroverse content coming up, but tonight is the main thing will be the new documentary and lots of new clips that you've never seen. Alright? I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you later.
That's the funnest place to be.
To the shipmobile!
From the dawn of time, spirals have existed everywhere, as old as time itself. From the galaxy we inhabit to our own DNA and fingerprints. But is there more to these seemingly random spirals? Even early man painted spirographic images on cave walls. But is it something more sinister? Creatures, weather, toys? Spirals are everywhere. But is it a message from the gods, or perhaps demons? Are the spirals a warning, or something else? In this documentary, we will investigate a theory that spirals are in fact a communication device from otherworldly beings known as spirodemons, or spirodesmons, who use spirals, and particularly in modern times, spirographs, to open portals to our realm and torture and maim evil people. The spirodesmon's nature is equally redemptive as it is punishing, and this will all depend on the person who chooses to communicate with them. Dare you join us and risk entering their nether regions in the search for truth? Early primitive humans drew spirographic images on cave walls. But why? Were they communicating with something? Research suggests they were. And recent archaeological digs have found where these paintings exist, so do the remains of humans with missing body parts. This particular painting appears to show an intact penis, perhaps a request. Some, however, depicted mutilated penises. Evidence suggests the spirodemons, or spirodesmons, would open a portal, suck in the artist's genitals, and leave the victim with a crinkle-cut cock. We now also know that the spirodesmons eat foreskins. Biblical descriptions of angels suggest they had multiple faces and were surrounded by wheels within wheels. were these early descriptions of Spiro-desmons in their own realm. After the death of Christ, several relics were sought after. Turin's shroud, the holy nails, crown of thorns, but one was held in the highest of esteem, the Jesus foreskin. It is said that a band of knights searched out and protected this relic, for its power would be too dangerous in a demon's hands or mouth. For over 2,000 years, the holy foreskin has been hidden away by the shit knights of Penn Island, in the hopes that it could never be tethered with the Necronomicon Ex Mortis, an evil tome bound in human foreskins and inked in human bloody semen, and with the power beyond any human reckoning. It is said, if the Jesus foreskin is added to the Necronomicon, it will open a massive portal to the nether regions and unleash holy foreskin hell upon our realm. Turning to modern times, a company well known for producing board games
Don't do that, that's all he has, bro.
patented a device to communicate with the dead. The Ouija board, spirit board, talking board, or the witch board. Later, however, unknown to the consumer of such goods, they released a new communication device, Spirograph. No one knows why, or even if the company knew the Spirograph had these capabilities. But since its development, more and more incidents have been reported. Those involving children say they have an uneasy feeling around the hand-drawn patterns. Others have nightmares. Are these just a warning to stop? Who knows? Some children disappear altogether, and evidence shows these children are usually from abusive environments and are being taken away to a safe place. These Spiro-desmons, demons, angels, they seem to protect the innocent and punish the bad. Spirographs appear to just be one modern form of communication that are easily found and accessed, and provide an easy way into our realm. Spirograph is just one way in. Another is the gory hole, a harrowing punishment for an evildoer, food for the Desmond. Similar in vein to a glory hole, the gory hole's aim is to attract an evildoer, sucking the victim's penis and give them a crinkle-cut cock and a delicious meal for the Desmond, who love nothing more than to eat a crinkle-cut foreskin. So beware when you see any kind of spiral patterns. Do not try to communicate. Good or evil, the Desmonds are an unwanted presence. I told you, I'm not telling you my name. I'll show you my ID though, hang on. That's as good as an ID. There it is. Okay. Now you know who I am.
Why are the Spiro demons often called Desmonds?
This was originally just a autocorrect issue we had in the Spiro hunting and intel team while communicating with each other. Often when you'd send each other a message about the Spiro demons, it would come up as Desmonds, and that has just become a slang term now for Spiro demons.
Why do they look like they do?
So the Desmonds have been observed briefly in the Nether region on a few occasions, but not many. While in their own realm, they look similar to the biblical description of angels. You know, the spiraling cogs and wheels and stuff like that. And very bizarre. But in our realm, they transform into a humanoid appearance. But I think they can't fully do it. So the best they can come up with is a sort of skull, sort of deformed features, and then they put a cape on and the gloves and all that, just hide themselves really. That's all it is.
Why do they attack and mutilate evildoers, and what happens to them?
So as far as we know, the Desmonds appear to act against evil people, And if such heinous activities are detected, they make a portal appear nearby, often in the guise of a spirograph. It can be a gory hole or whatever. Multiple things. They can open up a portal anywhere, really. The evildoer will then be sucked in, and then depending on the degree of their evilness, they may receive a crinkle cut cock. And to be honest, the crinkle cut cock can be quite mild compared to what can happen to you. Some of the things we have seen, well, we have observed the nether regions, have been people being basically repeatedly tortured. They are mutilated, die, and then come back. We have seen a spousal abuser have his guts ripped out, basically burnt in front of his face, die, come back alive, essentially healed, and the same thing happening again and again and again.
What happens to the children that disappear?
We do know that children aren't harmed by the Desmonds. Some get a warning for communing with the unknown, but they don't hurt children. This is why some kids tell of nightmares and ill feelings, but no child has ever said they've been hurt by doing a spirograph. And the ones that disappear, all of them, from what we've gathered, have all been from abusive households or situations and have basically been saved.
What do Desmonds eat?
So the Desmonds will eat pretty much any human parts they can get, really. But their favourite food is a crinkle cut foreskin. They absolutely love it. And I think from our research, it is basically has an inebriating effect on them as well. Some have been recorded eating feces-laden flesh. No idea why this was. Maybe it's some kind of sauce for them. God.
What is crinkle cut cuisine?
It's just another way for the Desmonds to punish evildoers. Any evil person calling up the crinkle cut cuisine menu will be asked to create a spirograph, at which point they will personally receive whatever free meal they've asked for as a punishment. Imagine ordering a butterfly cock. Fuck it now. That makes me want to drink. Hello, Sally. I have you on speakerphone at the minute. Wanted to ask you a few questions about what happened to you.
Well, this big weird kind of portal thing kind of opened up in front of me. I thought I was going to go in it. I was gonna, man. I grabbed a tree and just held on and held on and held on.
Do you think you did anything that caused it?
I weren't doing nothing. My little brat kid wouldn't do as I was fucking told, so I slapped it a couple of times. And then all of a sudden this space goes weird and opens up and there's like spirals and shit coming out of it.
And how do you feel about that now?
I thought I was a goner. I really thought I was a goner. It's all that fucking kid's fault. I should have pushed the kid in, that's what I should have done. That old fucker deserves it, not me. I'm just doing my best at being a mum, you know? Fuck it. That happens again, I'm pushing the kid in. They can deal with the little bastard.
Oh, looks like she's gone.
Well, the day started as normal. Noticed there was a bin bag in the kitchen. Opened the bag, took a little look inside, and that's when I see it. I come across a spirograph set. I thought, there's a bit of nostalgia. Let's give this one last go before it gets thrown away. Draw the first pattern. Nothing has happened yet. I put that one down. I grab the red. I start drawing that pattern. A little bit longer this time. Just kept going round and round and round and round until, the pattern looked right to me. And then all of a sudden, there was this kind of flash that I was like pulled in. It's still very, very painful to talk about because it's only been a few weeks and it's still healing. I don't know how it happened, but somehow my was sucked into the now Spiro hole portal that had opened up on this piece of paper thanks to the spirograph. I was trying to pull this piece of paper off me, a regular fucking piece of paper. I was trying to pull this fucking thing away, and it wasn't having it. It's only because I fucking tripped and fell over in my struggle, and the fucking chair leg went in one of the fucking belt loops and stopped me from fucking going all the way in. The portal still had all of my cock when they must have realised that it wasn't going to get all of me. Fucking thing closed off, and it, you know, it took me parts with it, shall we say. The doctors did what they did. Let's just say whatever skin was left over was sewn back on to fucking patch me up down there. So no, it doesn't work. It's not even there. They took over a fucking heart of it. So what am I left with now? An inch. Fucking hell. There's no way in hell I'm opening another one of those fucking balls up and for them to come get me. No way. Absolutely no fucking way. Thanks.
This is 89.5 FM, home of the shits. I mean hits. At 1 a.m., we will be discussing the future of zippers, and will they become redundant? But right now is the confession hour. Call in and tell us your deepest, darkest secrets. Looks like we have our first anonymous caller, straight from the backwoods by the sounds of it. Hello, caller. You are now on the air.
Well, it was the mid-80s, and I remember I went to buy a record. It's called You Spin Me Right Around. And, well, I don't remember much after that. It was just, you know, woke up a week later, and now I have a penis that looks like a starfish, which is, I don't know, it makes me feel okay that maybe there's people out there who also have the same problem, but I hope that they don't, because pissing is just a nightmare.
Ooh, painful. Looks like they've hung up. Sorry to hear about that caller. On with the show. Let's play a song. Here's Eric Clapton and Spiral.
Good evening, Cornish Bob. Under the Section 3 of the Mental Capacity Act 1990, we have to keep you here until we feel that you are well enough to be released and you can go home. So can you explain why you have this black cloak on and you have blood all over your hands, as the police had no reports of a murder in the vicinity of your office when they picked you up by the side of the road? So tell us what happened for the police to bring you here today, Cornish Bob.
I'm really not sure, to be honest. The last thing I remember is my belt loop snapped whilst the Spiroverse portal was surrounding me. I had a busy day at the office that week and decided to do some spirographs to unwind. I knew the dangers, but with all the appropriate equipment put in place, I thought I'd be all right. You see, this portal took me to a very strange place. I was surrounded by darkness, and the screams were deafening, and I was squinting, which made it easier to see at this point. While I was fearing for my life, I went into battle mode or some kind of rage. I could feel there was something there. I could make out a number of them, perhaps 6 or 7 of them. They were pulling at my clothes, and I felt my shirt being ripped off my back. My shoes and trousers were like they had been pulled off me. I was there naked and shivering. This rage I had was the only thing that could save me. I managed to get a good hold of one of those things in the black robes, and I smashed his head in with the end of the stick that was on the ground. It was the stick I used to protect me from falling into the portal, which must have fell in as my belt loop snapped. That portal was so strong, or I just had the wrong Marks and Spencer's trousers on that day. I killed one, which I believed to be a Spiro Desmond, and I stole his cloak and I put it on. And all I remember after this time is being cold and waking up in a strange wood. I walked outside of town and along the main road when the police stopped me and took me into custody. They did. They didn't believe my story. You believe me, don't you, nurse? You believe me?
Well, Cornish Bob, from what the police know at the moment, you will need to stay here until they have good evidence to back up your story. Now let's get you out of this cloak, wash the blood off your hands, and you can wear these new clothes we have for you.
Nurse, 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 I think this cloak has some weird powers. I feel like I'm being possessed or something. Help me, help me. I don't feel very good. I don't know what's happening. I don't feel so good. Nurse, nurse, help me, help me. If I don't change into those clothes, I'm going to be a different man.
Back when I used to work in the sweatshop, beating the workers, make sure that they would work faster and make more footballs. I used to come home and in order to release the tension in my wrist, I would do spirographs. The last time I did this, I was so carried away and enjoying doing the spirograph so much, the pen ripped through the paper and landed on the chair. It ruined my life. Spirograph totally ruined my life. How are you supposed to stand at the end of the sweatshop and scream at people when your voice is so high? Because when you sat down on the spirograph, your vegetables got chewed.
911. What is your emergency?
Look here, I understand I'm no better than any other man, but whenever it was that I bumped into these fuckers, oh boy. I was doing some murdering and things like this, but there's no reason for this kind of recourse. Just so much retaliation for... No one needs a cock like this. It's just too much. What did I do to deserve this kind of retribution?
Sir, what is your emergency? Sir, are you there?
My name's James Taylor. This is my story of how dyslexia and horniness changed my life forever.
Toilets. Desmond in the toilet. Beware the glory hole.
It was late on a Saturday afternoon. I'd seen an advert for a local glory hole in a paper. But that's when things went terribly wrong.
I'm not taking a shit in that. It's fucking disgusting. Ooh, what's that? Ooh, is that a glory hole? Nice. Well, since I'm not going to have a shit, might as well get some action. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a nice fit, that is. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's nice. Oh, what's that? Oh, what's that? What's that?
That was 6 months ago. Now I'm a changed man, if even you can call me a man at all. All I know, I vow revenge to the Spiroverse, with everything that I have left.
I know it's hard for you to talk about, and thank you for taking the time.
Please don't touch me.
Please, let us know how it is that you found out about the Spiroverse.
I can't really say that I know too terribly much about them. I just know that I wouldn't call what they do revenge. I would call what they do more retribution and justice, as far as they see it. The first night I ever encountered one of these beings, I was 8 years old. And I was walking home from the shop with a pack of cigarettes that my mother wanted. And I came around a corner, maybe a block or two from my house, and there was a man there. I knew who he was by name. I'd seen him on the street once or twice, but it wasn't anything I knew to necessarily be scared of. And he pulled me into a dark alley and pushed me down behind the rubbish bins, and I hit my head. I don't remember what happened for the minutes in between that. I just remember a lot of pain and a horrible wrenching. And then there was this warm wave of meat, for lack of a better way to put that, in my face. And I opened my eyes at that point and saw a hand coming out of his chest. And that hand held something in it that I later found out was a heart. That was the first time I ever saw what I would later know to be a Desmond, or a Spyro demon, whatever it is you want to call them.
I managed to escape the Spiroverse. This is the footage and the story of what happened.
I decided to take the Franken van. I found a location which was a massive green shed. Finally found it. An industrial estate. It's over there.
Found some foreskins on my way to the portal.
I don't know where I am. I'm in a dark place. There's a little bit of light, but not a lot. I can hear them outside. They got me outside. Franken van. I didn't get to the actual green container shed. I still have my foreskin. They haven't got that yet. It's not been crinkled. I don't know how long that'll be. Just waiting to be hit by a Desmond to crinkle my cock. Who's that? Who's that? Go away. I can see you. Go on, fuck off. I still have my machete. I love you. Go on, get away. Fucking Desmonds. Right, that's it. I made it back to Frankenvan. I did have some cord with me, so I tied the cord around the machete once I'd chopped up the bastard. Chopped his arms and legs off and fingers. And then I got the machete and threw it through the Spiroverse entrance. Managed to stab it into a tree and pulled myself out. Lucky escape.
My daddy, he bought me a spirograph set, and so I played with it lots and lots. I really liked it, but one day it made a big hole in the page, and there was a light. There was a light in the hole, and a scary man in the hole said, "Put me away, put me away. This is not for you." And I was very scared, so I told my mummy, and she said, "Don't be silly." She said I made it up. I didn't. I didn't. There was a man in the hole. So I put it away because I don't like her. I don't like her.
I went to the bus stop. This guy came and sat next to me, and he said his name was Desmond. He said to me, "Have you ever played Spirograph?" And I said, "Well, I've never known of. I didn't know there was a game. I thought it was like a, a thing you did on your own." And he went, "Oh no." He said, "There's a really good game." He said, "If you want to come back to my place, we could have some real good fun, and I'll teach you how to play Spirograph." All right, I'm interested. So we went to his house, which wasn't far away. He produced two very large glasses, and he filled them with this strange green drink, which he said was called something like absinthe. And he poured it into these glasses. They must have been about a half pint each. So he downed these in one, and then we had another one, and I was feeling slightly drunk. And he said, "Okay, now," he said, "it's time for the Spirograph." He said, "I'm just going to go into this little room next door." He said, "And you'll see there's a hole in the door, and it had all like Spirograph stuff all around the hole, like decorated." And he said, "What I want you to do," he said, is to put your pecker in the hole, just like a woodpecker does." He said, "And you'll feel an amazing feeling like you've never felt before." So he shut the door, and I put my pecker in the hole. And then I heard this like mechanical noise, almost like a drill or something. And the next thing, I had this searing pain. I tried to pull it out, but he was holding it from the other side, and he said, "No, don't move." He said, "I've got to staple it, or you'll bleed to death. What am I going to do?" And he said, "Just hold on." He said, "It won't take long." And I heard this like clack, clack noise. And he said, "You can pull your pecker out now." This is what I had. And it's got like a metal clamp holding it shut, and it was all like, all the skin and everything was just gone, and there's blood everywhere. And I ran out of the house, and luckily I caught the bus. But everyone on the bus kept staring at me because there was blood dripping everywhere. I don't know if I would have survived if I hadn't escaped. If you ever meet anybody at a bus stop called Desmond and they invite you to come and play Spirograph, I'd strongly warn against it. And I haven't dared take the staple off yet because I don't know what's going to happen. So that's what happened to me.
Right, today we'll be doing a shit follow along when I go to a crime scene and investigate a potential Spiroverse incident. First thing I will do, though, show you some of the equipment you might need. So, any good agent is going to need their phone, That's for taking pictures, essentially, and many other ways to record evidence. A pair of rubber gloves, always handy, surgical gloves. You may be picking up bits of human flesh, feces, foreskins, severed penises, stuff like that. I've been out on jobs before and forgot these gloves, so it's always worth having them. A good knife, always handy. A gun, because you never know when you might have to fight a Desmond.
Do you have a license for that gun? Pretty sure they're not legal in the UK.
Oh, I've got a license, all right. There's my license. My shit license covers firearms, explosives. That's technically a license to kill, and that surpasses pretty much any government authority there is. Never forget your firearm. Dictaphone's always handy for recording evidence on tape. The older technologies work better than the new technologies. It's just something to do with the age of the technology. It just seems to work better. It can't be interfered with. You want some alcohol? This is no way near enough, though.
You seem to do a lot of drinking on the job. Is that moral?
Yeah.
Or ethical?
You'll find out soon why shit members drink on the job. Then lastly, two of the most important self-defense items you can carry as a shit agent. Your safety broomstick attachment. This is an extendable one. And your crinkle cut cock blocker. You must have that on you. Both of these. Otherwise you're fucked.
Because DC had a few drink drive. Shit driver.
None of us drink drive. I don't even have a license to drive. Oh, well, saying that. That's also a driving license. We're probably going to have to get some more booze, though. That's going to be nowhere near enough. Yeah. Right. To the crime scene. So here we are at the actual crime scene. The camera won't be panning around the whole entire room because this is an actual active scene. But I will investigate while the camera is filming me, and you can ask me as many questions as you like. Put my gloves on. Just going to read what we need to do here, actually.
Can you read? Someone told me you can't even read.
Right. Apparently, someone has done what appears to be a spirograph and disappeared, essentially. There are body parts laying around my feet as I talk. I'll take my phone out, take some pictures, and we can show those on the screen because it won't be showing you the whole entire crime scene. It's funny, you know, because ever since we captured one of the Desmonds, the life seemed to be worse, you know. Seems to be more and more incidents now.
Is it true that shit was originally named Chode?
You're as bad as fucking John the fact you are with your bullshit. We've always been called shit. Spiro Hunting and Intel Team are based on and influenced by the shit knights of Penn Island. Alright? Learn your history.
Do you have to get circumcised when you join shit as a precaution? Kind of like the Yakuza cutting off a finger, but obviously cooler.
Ah, well, it's actually quite a good comparison, comparing us to the Yakuza, but no, you do not need to be circumcised to be in shit. But, to be honest, it does help. However, saying that, if the Desmonds can't get your foreskin, they'll just take your entire cock. So, sometimes it's actually an advantage to have a foreskin. Okay, so what we have here, appears to be a crinkle cut foreskin.
Is it true that you ate crinkle cut foreskins while you were in hospital?
Look, they was feeding me something in that hospital. I don't know what it was.
Please explain to us what a battered foreskin tastes like.
Like, it was cheesy. That's all I remember. Whatever I was eating, It was cheesy. That's all I'm saying. Oh, wow. Found it. Don't see these very often. That is a completely severed cock. And the foreskin, you can actually see it's been crinkle cut along the edge there. Do not see those very often, I tell you. If you wonder why the cameraman just stopped the footage there, it's because they've just been sick. Doesn't look like they have the bollocks to do this. Oh look, here's a few they could have. Okay, so I'd say that the evidence is very, very strong that there has been a Spiro event here. We found crinkle cut foreskin, a severed crinkle cut penis, a pair of testicles out of the sack. Any questions?
How do you know what the nether regions are like if you've never been there?
No questions actually about the crime scene? Okay, fair enough. You've had enough, haven't you? Proof that the nether regions do exist. Well, I've seen them, and one of our scientists has seen them. And there have been some witnesses who have been there and managed to come back. So yeah, you know, it does exist. You've seen the evidence. Before we finish today's shit follow through, I would just like to tell you my favourite quote I've heard over the years. This one is by Terry Pratchett. Over the centuries, mankind has tried many ways to combat the forces of evil. Prayers, fasting, good works, and so on. Up until doom, no one seemed to have thought about using the double-barrel shotgun. Eat leaden death, demon. And I totally agree. Hello, I'm Professor Pinchdoffer from TURDS. Teams urgently researching Desmond sciences. Today I will be going over some of the techniques we use to investigate the Spiroverse, ways to protect yourself in those environments, and other experiments we have been performing lately. Firstly, I'd like to show you some of the gadgets that I have made over the years, perfected these from very old, ancient techniques, and these are ways you can protect yourself. So, the first one is the crinkle cut cock blocker. Now, this is a very ancient device. You basically insert your penis into the tube. It's made of metal, and it'll protect your penis in the event of a Spiro Desmond using a gory hole or anything similar to crinkle cut your cock, basically. These work really well. You must make sure that they fit your penis perfectly though. So they do come in various sizes, right down to tiny little nubbin type ones to big ones like this. Next is the SBSA, safety broomstick attachment. These are used by placing them in the back of your trouser belt loops, fully extended. This is an extendable version which I created recently. Extend it right out, and that'll stop you being pulled into a Nether Regions portal. Really, really good safety mechanism that one is. One of the latest inventions I've come up with is a emergency technique to stop Desmond's taking your foreskin or even your penis. The idea is to get some kind of heat rub. This is one that I've designed myself, and in the event of a Spiroverse attack happening, you would quickly open this up and rub the deep heat around the end of your penis, and hopefully, this is untested yet, that should stop any Desmond trying to eat your foreskin or even take your penis altogether. So there is that. I think that would work. I don't know. We shall see when someone tests it out. Oh, sorry, you caught me at it. Can't make a spirograph. So we have been doing some experiments lately with different liquids, and we have noticed that if you do a spirograph and you start to open a Spiro portal, you can see reactions in drinks, as I'm showing you here. This drink started to react as the Spiro portal started to open. Very interesting bit of research, I think. Talking of drinks. What was that one? 58% tequila. Lovely. What I shall show you now is some experiments I did with spirographs opening Spiro portals and then placing a camera over the hole and seeing if we can film the nether regions. Here we will be experimenting with opening a portal just for a few seconds, enough that we can see into it, but not let it suck us or any of the equipment in. Whatever happens now, we must know, most importantly, to follow the science. So there you go. Those are just some of the few experiments that we have done lately. We are progressing very well with our research into the Spiroverse. I hope you enjoyed today's video presentation. Thank you. With the advent of television, mobile phones and the internet, the Spiroverse has infiltrated popular culture. Be it TV shows based on the Spiro Hunting and Intel team and the DVDs based on the series, multiple Spiroverse books, the CCC Spotters Corner, where people send in Crinkle Cut related content, adverts for Crinkle Cut cuisine. No, that's not an option. Book reviews on Amazon, and even a show called Spiromare based on the children's show Nightmare. The joy of painting isn't even safe with a Desmond version where they show evildoers how to make spirographs. I'm Desmond, and I'll be showing you how to make spirographs. An erotic anthology drama where people send in Spiro related stories exists. Adverts for safety broomstick attachments, and PSAs where Monty the dog warns you about the dangers of spirographs.
Tonight, on Tales from the Spiroverse, we'll tell you the cautionary tale of Monty the dog. Monty the dog won't go near spirographs because spirographs are bad.
Even the US president is watching.
I tell you, I have had the pleasure of watching the Spiroverse, and golly gee, it's a fine piece of work.
You can buy Crinkle Cut cock blockers online and listen to music based on real-life Spiro Desmond attacks. And correspond with loved ones in the nether regions.
Spiroverse you're trying to communicate with? Welcome to Spirocom. It's cheaper than getting your dick chopped off.
While Musk sends spirographs to the moon.
We are going to send a spirograph to the moon. Our launch tests are showing some promising results.
And travel with Crinkle Cut Airways.
Fly first class on our VIP airline, Crinkle Cut Airways.
The most shocking and dangerous advancement is the Large Hadron Collider, which many suspect could open a massive nether regions portal and destroy the world. So beware, in the modern age, there are many new ways for the Desmond to take your foreskin, or worse if you are an evildoer. And never expect to be safe if communicating with the Spiroverse. Desmonds love a crinkle cut foreskin. You have been warned.
What do you think, darling, of the voice acting and things we're doing for the Spiro stuff?
You guys are wasting time on an extreme level.
What do you mean there's no food?
I'm sorry, sir. There is no food.
But we're starving here.
Sir, there is nothing we can do.
Well, what about my family?
Have you considered cooking something yourself?
No, that's not an option. Son of a bitch. What is that? Join us for some crinkle cut cuisine. Free home delivery. 10% discount for all crinkle cut cock victims. Opening hours, anytime a spirograph is used. Items marked free are available when ordered after doing a spirograph. Similar to that shown on this menu, you will receive all the free options and much more. Call 45412 Spiro Demons Are Us. We shall be waiting for you in the Spiroverse nether regions. Thank you, Crinkle Cut Cuisine.
Today's psychic is investigating spirographs in the nether regions, starting with a cold reading of a spirograph image.
I feel like I want to be talking about the letter CCC, or a connection to crinkle cut something. I get the sense this is not in relation to food, but also it could be. I'm seeing what looks like a sausage, a crinkle cut end, and tomato sauce.
Our psychic continues their investigation using divination and dowsing tools, dowsing over an image of a spirograph, using a spirograph wheel on a string.
Anti-clockwise is no, clockwise is yes, static is nothing. I shall now begin to ask the spirograph some questions. Is this item good? No answer. Is it evil? No answer. And I'm not moving this at all, by the way. Any shaking, that is just totally natural. Does it respond to evildoers? Yes. It's turning clockwise. Yes. Yes. It responds to evildoers. I get a feeling that the spirograph reacts to the person making it, but I don't know how. I'm getting images of a sausage again. Crinkle cut sausage. but with tomato sauce actually coming out the end of it.
Our psychic continues their investigation by communing with their spirit guide.
I shall now be communing with my new, recently discovered spirit guide. My new best friend, in fact. Mr. A. Desmond. Hello, Desmond. Are you there? Please communicate with us, Desmond. I need to know about the Spiroverse. Please help me. Help me, Desmond. Tell me something.
Fuck off, mate. You're bad. You're a liar. Fucking bullshitter. Do a spirograph. Go on then, do one. Do one, you fucking twat. Do a spirograph, you fucking shithead.
Good old Desmond. He's always messing around.
Our psychic will now try making a spirograph pattern.
On my good friend's instructions, I shall start to perform spirograph. Oh, just ripped a hole in it. What's that? Get sucked in! Help me! Help me! No! No! Oh.
Warning signs of spirograph behavior may be apparent, such as a bitter antagonistic attitude and drastic decline in academic performance, a reclusive behavior pattern, and listening exclusively to spiral-related music, almost to the point of addiction. When one or more of these warning signs are evident, you should look further for the following ritual items: spirograph sets, coloring pens, crinkle-cut cuisine menus and food, Spiroverse books.
You know me, it's frightening how many Spiroverse books I've published. And here they are, all 4 of them. Get them now from all good Amazon stores. From WC and ZNRZ, we introduce the Tales from the Spiroverse. If you only buy one Spiro book, buy these, which is all of them. To order, just click the links in the description. The First Portal, an original story by Prepforit. My name is Grix. History will call me a caveman, but in reality, I'm a slave. My wife and I are Homo sapiens. We were the original natives of this world called Earth. Those who came from the sky tricked us. They are evil and only quest for gold and new technology. We were farmers, fishermen, and hunters before the sky gods visited us. Their giant city starship turned day into night as it passed by the sun. It landed on the ocean surface just beyond the shore. Soon we would learn that the city was called Atlantis, and they were not here to help us. Several years have passed. I have no idea what happened to my wife and daughter. There are only a few of us men from the original village left alive. They have us mining a crystal they call spirographite. It is a clear or milky white gemstone that powers their machines. The main machines hold some kind of magic that can transport two people or objects from one area of the world to another faster than lightning. It is also used to kill us when we step out of line. It is hard to describe, but there are precise circles within circles, drawn on top of circles. The lines begin to glow green, and it can send an earth slave like me high into the sky, then drop them to their death. The invaders are rather thin and wispy. They do not appear to be very healthy. They look like skeletons, and their skin is blue. In the central part of their city is a gigantic portal that is the only one that glows red. I think it sends supplies from their home world, and in return they send crate after crate of spirographite. I no longer say they are gods. They are enemy invaders from another place. I've begun to understand the invaders' language more and more. They sound like snakes hissing and whispering, but as far as I know, they call their magic Spirotech, the circles within circles. They also have fancy drawings on the walls made by holding a thin stick that leaves a line in certain holes along the dial's edge. One of my remaining friends from the village, Rook, was lucky to have a wife that was allowed to live in a place on the floating city. She was able to paint intricate spirographic artwork. These visitors loved it. One thing the strangers lacked was imagination. For a while I saw no way out of my predicament, until one fateful day I dropped a big crate of gemstones. They fell on the table of food and provisions and shattered into dust. The supervising invader started screaming at me. He grabbed my arm and ran a small light over the odd tattoo on the back of my hand. He then laughed and showed me a 3D scene that the aliens called holovision, as he called it. I watched in horror as I saw my wife and daughter being hurled into the sky and killed. I nodded and said sorry in his language many times. He kicked at me and walked away. It was at that moment I swore revenge. I was their enemy. I was no longer a pet. This one was named Ziz by the sound they called him by. He was the only Atlantean that was ever down here. I watched the arrogant fool go back to his throne-like chair and turn around staring at a map of stars on the wall. I had to act fast. I noticed earlier that when the spirographite gems fell on the table contained a type of alien vinegar and some fish that were marinating. I realised that combining these two would cause a thermic reaction. I collected about 5 gems of spirographite. I replaced the water in my bottle with the vinegar and clipped it to my side. I removed the cloth rag from my head and set a gemstone in the centre like a sling. I was a boy the last time I used one to hunt with, but one never forgets such things. With rage and fury I screamed in their language. "Hey Ziz, you son of a bitch, come here!" Ziz rushed towards me. They were weak but really fast. I dipped the rag and gem in the vinegar. It began to smoke. I held it at his face. Ziz exploded into dust with a very shrill scream. I laughed and cried as I thought about my wife and daughter. Finally there was a great sense of relief. I may have finally found a way to defeat these alien arseholes and send them away from our world forever. One good thing about these gem bombs was that they only destroyed the aliens' flesh. I collected the hemisphere-shaped dagger that looked like half a spirotech circle. It was like the Ulu blades of the humans to the north. I also took a small spiro disc that was a key for many places, I figured. I knew that we were too far below the surface for anyone to hear this scream. I looked at the communicator box on the wall and decided to risk it. I had to contact my friend Rook. I had my brain and body enhanced by aliens to work in the mines. and later to be Ziz's lab assistant, but Rook was enhanced to be a soldier. I needed him on this. I looked at the map on the wall. I enlarged a section of the city. I placed a piece of metal over the building that I recognised as Rook's home. I pressed a button. A slight beep came from the device. This is Zoya. How may I help you? Oh, crap, his wife. I had to think fast. Hi, Zoya. It's just Grix. I have a message from Ziz. Oh, he should be back in 5 clicks. I sent him to get me the latest shoes from the store. What's the message? Tell him to meet me at the lab as soon as he can. Ziz has an idea that could make you two even more affluent than you are. Oh, I'm very interested. I'll tell him. Thanks, Zoya. Oh, and tell no one, okay? Okay, bye. I always hated Zoya. Yes, she had a dynamic body and sexy voice, but she was a greedy, self-centered sympathizer and narcissist. If there was wealth to be made, she would be motivated to relay the message quickly. I was right. Rook was at my door in 10 minutes. I explained the plan to him. We will have to dump as many spirographite gems into the Spiroverse reactor as we can. I've already added a small thin glass vial of alien vinegar that will break after the first explosion. Wait a minute, what vinegar? What do you mean? I held up a gem. This added to this equals that. I pointed at the bluish-grey smear across the wall that used to be Ziz. Oh, that is great, he said. I need you to gear up and protect me while I pour them into the main central reactor. Luckily, Ziz had a key to everything on his belt. We have 3 clicks till Ziz will be noticed as missing. I thought for a moment. Rook? Yeah, Grix? You may have to leave Zoya behind. Sorry I have not talked about it, Grix, my friend. We have not slept in the same bed for 2 years now. I found out she had 3 Atlantean lovers. Oh my, that's disgusting. No, she is disgusting, Rook said. I will gear up with my best soldier armour. Meet you in 1 click at Sector 3, beneath the Citadel Tower. Or be there with bombs, I said. I met Rook. We did not stand out too much. There was an even mix of aliens and humans. Here the reactor glowed with numerous spirographic dials, and there was a main portal about 10 feet away. There was always a small crowd to see the shipment of spirographite float through the portal to the alien world somewhere out there. There was always a container of supplies sent back to us moments later. Rook was right by the controls to the portal. I was beside the reactor. I scratched my scalp with 3 fingers, then 2, then 1. But all at once, Zoya started yelling at us. Excuse me, what are you doing, standing so close to the off-limit machines? Fuck, it was the bitch. She must have followed us. A murmur of voices were getting louder. Several alien security officers surrounded us. But everyone stopped when they heard Rook powering up his battlesuit. I unclipped and opened my backpack. I yelled, if any of you arseholes come near me, and with that I tossed a vinegar-soaked piece of spirographite at the nearest Atlantean, and he erupted into a fiery ashes, with some loud screaming as well. Rook began mowing a lot of the aliens down with his repeating laser rifle. With Ziz's key I opened a hatch on the reactor. I poured the remaining vinegar over the spirographite gems and tossed them in. I ran behind a large decorative pillar as a gigantic explosion cracked the foundation of the whole city in 1,000 places. Meanwhile, Rook had activated the portal and kicked his now ex-wife through it, along with some swearing. All the Atlanteans were dead. It seemed the fumes from the ignited spirographite worked as a poison, but did not harm humans at all. I found out that Rook had a few trusted soldiers to go to the far side of the city and kill every alien they could find. Freedom for Earth! Everyone yelled. We evacuated the city by the small bridge to the mainland before Atlantis started to slowly sink under the waves. We made sure the Spiro portal was destroyed. There was no guarantee that the aliens would never return again, but not in my lifetime. The end. An original story by Prepforit, based on an idea from a live stream. July the 6th, 2024. Ah, I knew it. Only once have I ever seen so many Spiroverse books. I was just an ordinary fireman then, not even qualified to use a burn barrel. And it's all mine. These books have nothing to say. All about things that don't exist. The people who read them get scared and can't sleep. Time to burn them. Get rid of them all. Ah, beware the Spiroverse. They didn't like that one. Gave them nightmares. So for everyone's peace of mind, I'll burn them. The only way to be happy is to destroy them. So I must burn the books. All of them. This is a public service announcement for all Spiro hunting and intelligence team members. Beware. Imagine this is your cock. Now imagine this Spiroverse cog of the hungry teeth of a Spiro Desmond. Just imagine what happens if you do a spirograph unprepared. Think once, think twice, think don't do a spirograph unprepared. Make sure you always wear your crinkle cut cock blocker.
That's the funnest place to be.
Welcome to a whole new world of spirographic magic. Spiro DVD brings the best of the Spiroverse and your family together. For an unforgettable home entertainment experience. With Spiro DVD you get more than a movie. You get an entire nether region of entertainment at your fingertips. DVD extras.
So these are some of the props for episode 6 of the Spiro-files.
Hilarious outtakes and bloopers.
Stop waffling. Or I'll make you do the whole thing again.
Why did you do that again?
Yeah, I was laughing as well.
I reckon we should do it from here. Just do it from here, don't know.
And much, much more. A world filled with magical bloody crinkle cut entertainment. Spiro DVD, pure Spiroverse magic.
Fuck off, demon! Or is it a Desmond?
You wouldn't do a spirograph if you were evil. You wouldn't eat crinkle-cut cuisine. You wouldn't let a Desmond eat your foreskin. You wouldn't get taken to the nether regions. Downloading the Spirofiles is stealing, and it is evil. You will face the consequences.
Right everyone, hope you're enjoying the Spiroverse Special. So, I'm just going to interrupt quickly to talk about the DVD that is coming out for Spirofiles and the funding for it. Because I will be taking entries for the funds now, if you want to do that. So basically I'll be releasing a 2-disc DVD of the first series of Spirofiles with loads of extras and as much content as I can get in it. But I need to buy the program and the stuff to do the labels for the discs, and I want you to help fund it. So basically, really what you'll be doing is just pre-ordering your DVD. So I probably only need about 60 quid. So if 6 of you can donate 10 quid each, and then you just basically have pre-ordered your DVD. So as soon as they are made, you get yours anyway. You know, you don't have to wait. As mentioned, it'll be 2 discs, loads and loads and loads of content on there, loads of behind the scenes stuff, the whole entire series, DVD commentary, hopefully a DVD commentary from me and Metallic, but if not, I'll have to do it, and then maybe we'll do a special edition one day with that on. The discs will have, I think one disc is going to be a gory hole and the other one will be a spirograph, something like that anyway, yeah. And I would have been showing you bits of the DVD cover as I was talking. So yeah, I would like to get this out before Christmas. So hopefully, if the funds come in, I'll have these DVDs done before Christmas and you'll get them before Christmas. Yeah. As I mentioned, I'm really excited about it. This isn't a money-making thing. This is more just, I want there to be DVDs of the Spirofiles. I find it amazing, yeah. And the fact that I can do it is great, because there will be like proper DVDs as well. But yeah, that's it. The information will be in the description, but the easiest thing to do is just go to my Coffee page and just donate 10 quid saying DVD funds or something like that. I'll probably get 9 quid out of that, but that's still good, that's enough. Yeah, and if about 6 or 7 of you pre-order, you will it'll go ahead sooner rather than later, because I will be able to do it. It's just if you pre-order, I can get it done quicker, that's all. Otherwise I'm gonna have to wait until I've got the funds myself, and then yeah. But yeah, I think 10 quid for a double disc custom DVD that you're not going to buy anywhere is pretty good. You know, you're basically paying for, as I mentioned, the discs, the program to make it, getting the covers printed, because I want to do proper printed covers. I'm not doing them, I'm getting a company to print these off properly. I've researched everything, it's all doable, it's all reasonably cheap as well. Yeah, it's just you need the funds in the first place to do it. Right, get on there and get donating, get funding. Yeah, and I appreciate it. And I hope you enjoyed the rest of the Spiroverse special. See you later. Monty always has your back. He'll remind you to protect your sack. Buy your safety broomstick attachment from all good stockists now. And don't forget there's the retractable version. Please follow the instructions. Makers cannot be held responsible for accidents from misuse. You're watching Shit Adventures. I'll be your guide on today's quest. Greetings, line 2. What is your name?
Alright, my name's Gary.
Greetings, Gary. Are you ready to begin your quest?
Aye, let's do this.
Very well. Let us begin. Can I have a gun? I want an overcoat. Why do you drink so much? All you do is drink. This is Jonathan. He is a recent... I'm gonna be in shit.
Kill Jonathan.
Okay, let us begin our adventure. You are in a public toilet. In front of you is a spirograph. To your left is a gory hole. To your right is a crinkle cut cock blocker. What would you like to do?
Kill Jonathan.
But Jonathan is our friend caller.
So he's here
Well, I think he is.
all the time.
Yes. Yes, he is.
Kill Jonathan.
But if you kill Jonathan, you cannot complete your
So he's here for the full quest. I'm the one paying here for my money, my quest.
Jonathan is dead. Game over. Cannot complete your quest.
Worth it? He's shit.
Well, not now, he's not Gary. Just take another call.
Become part of the ship fleet.
To the shipmobile!
Faster. Sexier. Stronger. Better brakes. Safer. Cooler. Drive better. Become the shit you deserve to be.
That's the funnest place to be.
Your mission today is an unusual one. We have received the lost tape from your very first mission 20 years ago, along with a coded message. The old Hi-8 camera arrived a few days ago. We have no idea who sent it. HQ have edited the tape for your viewing. Included are your inception into shit, mission debriefing and mission footage plus your graduation. The message will be included at the end of the tape. Your mission is to decipher it. Your mission today is to go out in the field for the first time and gather evidence on local Spiro Desmond activity. Any information or evidence will do. No weapons allowed, but you will have a CCCB, SBSA, map, camera, torch, phone, lighter, and a little bit of alcohol plus full camping equipment. The map was made by a local by the name of Arthur Foreskin. If you see him, thank him with a good vigorous shake of your hand. You might encounter other locals who may know of the Spiroverse or Desmonds, but beware, not all can be trusted. Collect as much evidence as you can and report back to HQ in a week.
So this is the equipment I'm going to take on my first mission. This is amazing. I've got a phone. Never had a phone before. Look at the size of it. Oh, my God. Alcohol. They must really trust me. Let me take that much alcohol with me. I don't know if I'd even be able to handle that much. That's a lot of booze. What else have we got? A lighter. Start some fires with that. Torch. Look how bright that is. I'd blind someone, that would. It's amazing. Look at the size of it as well. It's tiny. Power of such thing. It's amazing. So what else we got? Camera. That's to film my mission. Again, state-of-the-art technology. Absolutely minuscule. Weighs virtually nothing. The tripod down there. Yeah, that'd be great. What else we've got? Crinkle cut cock blocker. That must be that. Perfect size as well. Yeah, definitely need that. And safety broomstick attachment. That must be this one. This stick. That's to stop me being sucked into any spiral portals. I won't be doing any spirographs anyway, but you never know. And what else have we got? A bag of gear just there. That's all my camping stuff, rations and water. Okay. I think that's everything. Oh, that's a pity. It says I'm not allowed any weapons there. But it says if I complete this mission, I'll be able to pick my own. And my own uniform. Now that sounds great. I can't wait for that. Right, I think that's it. Mission commence. Day one of my very first mission. Finding evidence for shit in regards to Spiro Desmonds and the Spiroverse and various encounters that people have had in these woods. I've already seen some dark figures in the background. I'm not sure what they are. I need to travel in that direction to find the tunnel. Once through the tunnel, I can find the camping area and set up base. I'm in the tunnel now. Oh look, there's some graffiti there. Good Lord Fleshlight went to town, got so pissed he was steaming. He pulled a bird with his beer goggles on, got to her home and started screaming. She had a crinkle cock, so he took her up the butt, but just about saved his evening. Oh. Z0Z used to be a she, had an op, and now he stands to pee. For a good time, call your mother. Just need to find a good place to set up camp now. This looks ideal, to be honest. Perfect. I've set up my tent. I can now have this as a base to come and go during my exploration of the woods, gathering evidence. Starting to get dark now. I've had dinner. Set up the camp, set up the tent. I've got a fire ready to go in the morning, and I shall carry on my investigations tomorrow. Good night. The church is coming for you. Fuck's sake, I did not sleep well last night. I could hear strange noises and voices. I think I'll move on to one of the areas that are unmarked. There's a fallen down tree, I'm going to check that out today. Just making my way to the fallen down tree that's marked on the map. I've no idea what it was, or why it's there. What the fuck was that? What is that? Was that a gunshot? It sounds like gunshots. What's going on? What is that weird noise they're making? I'm gonna sneak up as quietly as I can. I think I can see something through the bushes. Wonder what it is.
Yeah. Look at that.
Holy fuck, I think I just saw someone kill themselves. I heard Desmond's after the shot, so I had to run. Did he kill himself? Why would he fucking do that? What the fuck was wrong with him? Why would you shoot yourself like that? Fuck. I can't believe what I just saw. I don't know what to do now, because I can't go back at this point, because Desmond's might be there. I've definitely heard Desmond's. I think I'm just going to have to carry on. I'll go and explore the tree of sacred Spiro sorrow. It's the only thing I could do at this point.
One, two, Chad is coming for you. 3, 4, the facts are on the floor. 5, 6, don't smoke those 6. 7, 8, you'll wake up late. 9, 10, he'll have bumped you by then.
I've managed to collect 3 spirographs from the tree. Can't believe I saw that bloke kill himself. Didn't seem like he was doing it on his own volition though. Don't know. And then those spirographs in the trees. I have collected some though, so the evidence is going good. I'm gonna go to bed now. Good night. Can you hear that? Every step of the light on.
5, 6, don't smoke those 6. 7, you wake up
What are they doing?
9, 10, feel a bumpy bag.
Look. I just found this outside my tent door. Is that blood? Let me turn the camera around. Oh, fucking hell. Spirographs on that paper. What is that? Is it human? Oh, I've got it in my hands now. That's an ear! The teeth! I've packaged up all the body parts now, but I don't know what to do. I've put them in an evidence bag, but I have no idea whether that was an innocent person, a Spiro Desmond victim. It could be anything. I really don't know. What I am going to do next though is move on to Chaddy's domain. I've been hearing various stories about Chaddy, and I've been hearing quite a few noises lately, and what sounds like a chant to do with Chaddy. From the research I've done, sounds like he's a local pervert who stalks through the woods leaving weird, sinister messages for people in cigarette packets. I've found the cigarette packet, like the one that was on the map. I've heard he leaves notes in these. Let's have a look. So there's 2 cigarettes in there. I'll show you properly, hang on. Let focus, right. 2 cigarettes that he leaves in there. That's probably to entice children over. A lighter. And here's the note, which I'll show you next. How many of you come here? Answer below. How old are you? I'll let you just read the rest to yourself. Look, it's foul. Dirty bastard. I'm going to leave him back a note. There you go, Chaddy. Fuck off. I hope a Desmond catches you. You sick bastard.
Chaddy's coming for you. 3, 4, the bags are on the floor. 5, 6, don't smoke those 6. 7, 8, you wake up late. 9, 10, you'll have bumped you by then.
I've made my way over to the Spiro stream and the ancient gory holes. It's a lovely tranquil place this, but it's also very sinister. These ancient gory holes have been made for thousands and thousands of years. Just think how many people have received crinkle cut cock or been sucked into the Spiro nether regions in these holes, where the Desmonds were trying them out, I suppose. It's horrendous. And it's weird, because you can see faces in some of them. And I'm sure I can hear voices emanating from some of the holes as well. I wonder if it's trapped souls. The amount of people who must have died here and been sacrificed here and received crinkle cut cock, and it really creeps me out. It's horrible. Looks like it's going to start raining, and it'll be getting dark soon too. I better head back. I think I heard something. I'm going to turn my lights off. That's the outhouse. I must have gone the wrong way. I don't think he can see me.
Feel like I got something for you.
Oh shit. Who's out there? What the fuck is he doing? Fuck this, I'm getting out of here. Oh God, what a day. I just want to go to bed. I'm not in the mood for this bullshit anymore. I just hope no one followed me. I had to run all the way back to the camp. Now, right, I'll get out of bed. Turn the light on.
I see you. I see you. Want some candy? You smell the fruit.
He's coming for you. Fuck off, will you nutters? Piss off! I think I can hear someone running away. Oh, holy shit. I'm going to explore the area known to be frequented by the shitting jogger. I've no idea what this place will reveal or what it has to do with the Spiroverse, but we'll see when I get there. Oh, for fuck's sake, is that a massive lump of shit? A single slice of toilet tissue. Is it a calling card? A warning? Why would you do this? Fucking hell, makes no fucking sense. Dirty fucking bastard. Fucking goddamn weirdos in the woods, they're driving me fucking mental. What is that noise? Seems a lot calmer tonight. Even though I did see those nutters earlier. The whole evening just seems to be calmer. There's a really nice bright full moon at the minute. Even the sky is really nice and clear. I might point the camera out and have a look. It's a lovely moon, I'll show you. Oh, it's such a pity that the camera won't focus. Lovely moon. Absolutely lovely. M-O-O-N. Black spells. Oh, you fucking dirty bastard! Fuck off, you bastard, you dirty fucker! What are you doing up there?
Hey there! How's it going? Oh my god! The spider! Ah!
Oh, fucking hell!
Oh my god! Did you see that? Fucking spider! I hate spiders!
Yeah, absolutely massive. Absolutely killer that was. Anyway, what are you doing, Spiro boy?
Hey, don't call me Spiro boy. It's Spiro man. But what I'm doing here, I'm enhancing the power of the Spiro. I'm gonna use it against them. Because then I'll become Spiro man. A Spiro man who does whatever a Spiro can.
Really? How are you going to achieve that?
I'm going to make a load of Spiro traps over here, and I'm going to lure the Spiro demons, there's Desmonds inside, and we're going to crush them, and it will be the end of the Spiroverse. Pretty cool, hey?
That sounds a bit dangerous, mate. I wouldn't mess with the Desmonds unless you know what you're doing.
What's that? Oh yeah, man, gotta warn you. I've used my special web fluid, and they're all around the ground, so you've got to be really careful where you step, dude.
Oh, that sounds gross. But I don't really like the sound of this. You need to assemble a team of specialists to help you, really. A team of Spiro Avengers. Look out! Desmond!
I'm getting sucked up by a Desmond, oh my god! I'll see you in the Spiroverse!
Oh, God! Idiot. Somehow, I don't think that's the last we'll see of him. Oh, what the... Oh, God! Right, let's see what's around the next corner. To the next location. I think there's a tent over there. Sounds like someone's camping in the same area as me. Making some weird fucking noises. What is that? Might go and have a look. I'm going to turn the light off though. Come on, you fucking thing. Fuck's sake, work. Come on, fucking work. You fucking work, for fuck's sake. Just fucking work. Just work, for fuck's sake. Come on. Just work. Maybe if I twist the top. Oh, okay. Battery wasn't in right. Oh, for fuck's sake, I think there's someone on the other side as well. Fucking hell.
Hello. We've been trying to reach you about your car's long-term extended warranty.
I'm filming the Desmonds from a distance with my camera zoomed in. It's very interesting observing them in the wild like this. I've heard that this isn't the Desmonds' true form, not in the nether regions anyway, but this is the form they take when they come to Earth and come to our realm. It's the closest approximation they can make that we would understand.
They're mine. The crinkle cut foreskins are all mine. Me yummy foreskins.
So they become these humanoid beings with the sort of skull features. someone there. Oh God, that's him. Lovely bit of dueling zippers, mate. Yeah, you go and enjoy your shit. See you later. I'm currently making my way to the Desmond picnic area. I hope I don't find anything. The last thing I want to do is be wading through body parts. Oh, for fuck's sake. I've got to collect this stuff as evidence. And I don't even have any fucking gloves. Oh God, this is fucking revolting. Why do they do this? Is it just because they're fucking greedy? Or maybe they don't like the tattoos, I don't know. It's bizarre. Why just dump all these bits here like this? Oh, fucking that's revolting. Collecting evidence on behalf of shit. Oh, I can't believe I've got to pick this crap up. I don't want to touch this. Oh, fucking hell. What is that? That's a nose. It's the first piece of evidence. It's a human nose. Oh. Oh. What else have we got? I think that's a severed cock. Oh, I'm going to have to pick it up with my hands. Oh. Yeah, that's a severed penis. Part of a severed crinkle cut cock. What is that? It's teeth. What was it? Yeah, tooth. What else have we got? Is that a tattoo? Wonder if they don't like the taste of tattoos. And there's a human eye. Part of someone's face with the eye still on it. What's that? That's a nipple. Oh God. Nipple, pierced nipple. I wonder if it's the piercings they don't like. Oh, and there's an ear. I wonder if this is the other ear. Another tattoo. Another piercing. Is that a small nipple? Spirograph tattoo? Who the fuck would have a spirograph tattoo? And if that turned into a gory hole, would that suck you inside yourself? Now there's a thought. Imagine that. Another spirograph tattoo. Imagine being sucked inside yourself. Oh, for fuck's sake. That's a crinkle cut cock. severed cock. That is a severed penis. And I'm going to have to pick it up now. Fucking hell. Oh. Oh. Fuck's sake. I found the Spiro portal. Can't believe I found it. What the fuck is happening?
It's trying to suck the camera in.
Now this is what I call a uniform and a weapon.
What you are now seeing is the coded message. I can't believe these messages have been turning up for all these years and I didn't know. It's mad. This is so fucked up. No wonder I drink so much. Well, at least I'm getting somewhere now. At least decoded some of the letters. I wonder if Hadfield can help me. Nearly got it though. God, it's coming.
Shitting jogger stalks at night, looking for a place to shite. Shitting jogger, he was here, left the present, some diarrhea. One, two, Charlie's coming for you. 3, 4, the fags are on the floor. 5, 6, don't smoke those cigs. 7, 8, or you'll wake up late. 9, 10, and he'll have bumped you by then.
Oh no, he won't. It's mine.
Good evening. Tonight, on Tales from the Spiroverse, we'll tell you the cautionary tale of Monty the dog. A dog who was found in a house completely covered in gore. All the walls had pyrographic pictographs drawn on them, and the pup in question was found covered in blood, and no remains of his owners were ever found. To this day, Monty the dog won't go near spirographs because spirographs are bad.
One day we were doing spirographs and we asked Monty, would you like to do a spirograph with us? No, spirograph. Monty says you can fuck right off with your spirograph bullshit. No, spirograph. Fuck off, demon. Or is it a Desmond?
I'd like to tell you the kids kept up the good game and that Monty did a spirograph, but life in the Spiroverse isn't a fairy tale.
Oh, spirographs. No, spirograph.
Welcome to Crinkle Cut Cuisine. How may I take your order? You're going to love the new Crinkle Cut Cuisine menu. We have crinkle cut cock, crispy fried foreskin, brain scrapings, sweet and sour bellend, battered foreskin rings, and butterflied cock. We have a new thing on the menu, my new favourite, and I'm going to try it now. Testicles in breadcrumbs. Just what I like. My favourite. Lovely. Oh, broken bit. Yummy. I absolutely refuse to cook for my family. I just won't do it. But I will bring them to Crinkle Cut Cuisine. It's the funnest place to be. No one does food like Crinkle Cut Cuisine. Even a spirograph can be dangerous if you don't take care. Criminals shouldn't do spirographs.
The Spiroverse nether regions love an evildoer. Make sure your cock doesn't end up like this. And there you go, another Spiroverse special done. Don't forget, there'll be another one coming next month, and then also for Christmas, on Christmas Day, will be the Christmas special with a couple of other clips that are made specifically for that Christmas episode. Alright, I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like the video, definitely subscribe if you haven't and you've just found this. I don't know what you'll be thinking if you have just found this, but yeah. Share it if you think you know where someone might like to watch this. And yeah, I just hope you enjoyed it, that's all. And I'll see you in the next one, right? See you later.